Hey guys, Smitty here. Thanks for tuning in and welcome back. So today we are back in Grounded, and what I want to do is a bit of tutorial on a recent build I did in my Mega Bridge. So if you've seen my Mega Bridge build, you might have noticed I did a Steamboat design, and today I'm going to cover step by step how I go about building this. So without further ado, grab a snack, grab a drink, and let's get right into it. Here's how I build the Steamboat. Alright, so the first thing we want to do is figure out where exactly we want to place this thing. So let's go ahead and just find an area with a good amount of space. So we'll go ahead and find our buoyant foundation, and we'll place it right here. And so we'll start with the base for building the hull. And so we'll make this a 11 long. So, and you can do this, you need at least one buoyant foundation. You can fill the rest of the floor with maybe just grass planks if you want, but since we're in creative mode, we'll just use buoyant foundations. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then we'll make it a little bit wider here in the base. And so this is going to be the base of the hull here. And so we're going to want to make the sides, but since we can't just place the roof on the side like this, we're going to have to build up some walls first. Let's grab some wall pieces. We'll cover it all the way around with walls, or at least both sides. We'll make the points with the triangular roof pieces. So this is what will allow us to create the outside of the hull here. So if we move on over and we grab our roof, we can then place it here on the outside. So we will go all the way around the base, just making sure we line up all these roofing tiles to make sure it works. Well, first let's go ahead and lay in the triangle floors here. Put them in at the other side as well. And then we will just alternate the roof corners. And then the last roof piece over here. And then we'll do the same over on this side. So there we go. So now we have the bottom of the ship. What we will also want to do is figure out where we want the chimney for our steamboat to be. So if we're building a chimney, so I like to make it in this design. So we go 1, 2, 3, and on the fourth square, that's where we'll start it. And this is from the front, just for reference. So I choose to make this at an angle instead of making it parallel with the rest of the hull, just because it looks a little more interesting when we build it up and build up the rest of the ship. So after that is done, we'll go ahead and we'll lay in the next layer of the deck. So we'll go ahead and raise the chimney a little more. And then we will go ahead and lay in the rest of this. Put in some corner pieces there. Some corner pieces up here. Whoops. No, not there. Alright, so there, the next level of the deck is complete. We do need to figure out where exactly we want to put the stairs down here. Maybe we'll just put them right about here. Alright, so now that we have the deck, we want to lay in the first level of the kind of cabin area. So for the first level, we'll go ahead and we'll use some of the weed stem, and we'll just go ahead, this will be the entrance in, but we'll go ahead and line this all the way across, not quite that far. And so we'll leave it one space in terms of the deck so that we have a nice balcony that goes all the way around. And then maybe for the back, we'll leave this one solid. Whoops. This one still needs to be a window. And we'll do maybe another window and then a solid piece. So this will be this floor. And then we will want to build up a second floor with the, what is it, the sturdy windowed wall. So we'll go ahead and we will lay this all the way around as well. And so we will also need to build up a stairway up. So we will just start another one up this way. We will also just throw in some scaffolding just so it's not hanging there. And then we will go ahead and lay in this whole next floor as well. Let's make sure that we keep our chimney for our steamboat going up high enough. So it's 3, 4, this is 4 levels high. I think we'll probably make it about 7 segments high is what we'll do for this design. Close up the rest of this floor. Alright, so now that we have this whole second deck in, we don't want to completely cover it with window. We want to have this nice little open area in between the kind of the helm of the boat with the wheel and this back part. So we will just use the normal grass windows here. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we will also take out these spots just so there's plenty of space over there. And we'll throw in some triangle floors here. Yeah, that'll work. And then we will loop it all the way around in the back this way. We'll throw a door. And then for the front of the ship, where we're going to put the steering wheel, we want to bring it out a little bit more. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to use a roof piece to bring it out like that. And then we're going to put another floor piece on top. I think I gotta go back upstairs for this. Alright, so now we have that piece in there. Actually, what we're going to want to do here is instead of these triangle pieces at the end, we are going to want to put just normal sized floors, because this is what will help us close it off at the top here. We will also throw on a little stem wall segment leading into this the cabin, and then we will just close it off with a couple of the grass walls. And then for the front, I like to use these weed stem walls just because they just seem open and give the best vantage for, you know, the front of the ship where the captain might be steering. So from here, we'll lay in just some of our decorative fencing at the top. And then let's finish this chimney. So we are, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 4 high. So we want to go up 3 more. There's 1, 2. All right, so this will be 7. This will be 7 sections high. You know, so from here, we need to create the illusion of steam coming out of this ship. So what we're gonna do is we'll use the triangle segments because we did put this at a kind of a weird angle, so we can't just use the normal floors. What we actually want to do is we want to make it just at this kind of half interval on the wall here. Is that right? Yeah, there we go. And then on this segment of floors, we're going to go ahead and we're going to throw a couple of lure traps, because this will give our illusion of steam from below. And we will go ahead and try to also fit a couple of lamps just to make it seem like there's some fire up here. And then we'll just close it off and some more fence. Alright, and so our chimney should be good and ready to go. If we look at it from a distance, you'll see we now have the illusion of smoke at the top. So that works out quite well. Just a nice little creative way to create the effect that we're looking for. I do also need to build just a ramp to get up on the boat. So let's throw that in right there. And let's just go ahead and throw the roof on top of the rest of our ship. Then we'll use some of the corner squares over here. Cap it just with some normal floors. Maybe we'll switch it up. Throw the sturdy wall there. And then just some triangle walls inside. Same thing up here. One more roof piece, and then we will close it off with some grass floors. And then for these little side segments, we'll just throw some triangle pieces here. So throw another triangle piece there, and then maybe a sturdy wall right there. All right, we're also going to want to cover this lower level with some fence. So let's make sure we have it facing the right way here. But we will just go all the way around with the fence here. Another thing that we need to add are the circular paddles that you would find on a steamboat. So what the steam engines would be rotating essentially. And so we'll use some of this triangle segments to create this segment. We'll try to create the paddles with the triangle floors and then the triangle walls. Put one up, and then we'll also put one down. So those are going to be our paddles, and then we will also throw some triangle walls just to give it the kind of shape that we want from the profile view. So it's not perfect, but it definitely at least sells the idea that we have those kind of, that wheel paddle that might be, seen in a design like this for a steamship. So we'll go ahead and we'll throw this on the other side as well. On there, we'll throw on the lower bit. And then we'll just cap it. There we go. And so from here, we probably just want to add some lighting. And for lighting, I don't know. You just got to find what you think might be a good interval to place them. So maybe every 2 might work. You just got to play around. Whatever looks nice. You got to be careful because you don't want to over light your builds because it might be a little distracting. But just gotta experiment. All right, and so there you guys have it. You guys can go ahead and decorate this however you want, add whatever chairs, pictures, go wild. But structurally, this is the steamship and how I went about building it. So as you can see, we have the nice little steam effect at the top there. But hopefully you guys found this helpful. If you did, make sure you like and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Thanks.